Hey everyone, continuing with our modulus, you'll be looking at the modulus for our applied to our y. And you notice that it's a matter again whether is it our translation is inside the modulus or outside the modulus. Alright, so first up, if you look over here, you notice that our translation is inside the modulus, and for the second example, our translation is outside the modulus. However, it is different from our modulus for our x, because when we mod our y, we are modding the entire thing. So in a sense, we are modding the whole equation. All right, so which means that if you want to ensure that our translation inside the mod, instead of modding first then translate like we did for our x, we will need to translate first then mod, because we are modding the entire equation right from here. And that means for the first example, we would translate first, which would then give us y equals to fx plus a, and then mod, right? This will ensure that our translation is inside the modulus because we are modding the entire equation. From here, then we scale by scale factor 2 parallel to a y-axis to give us 2fx plus a. All right, so it is different from our x-axis where we would need to mod first then translate, right? Mod and then translate, because we're only modding the x. But in this case, for our y, we are modding the entire equation, which means that we will need to translate first and then mod. So on that note, for the second example, we would now then instead mod first. Alright, so when we mod first, we would then get y equals to mod fx. Then from here, you would then just apply your normal AMMA rule. Alright, because if you were to translate first and then scale, you need to scale your translation. Alright, so same thing, you then scale first by scale factor 2 parallel to y-axis, then you translate. Alright, this will then give us y equals to 2 mod fx plus a. Okay, so again, take note, whatever they've learned in AMMA still applies right here. And lastly, we have this example. So again, you have the modulus inside, sorry, a inside the modulus, but not the b, which means that if you want to actually get this equation, you cannot translate b, translate a, and then mod. Right? If not, the mod, the plus b would be inside the modulus as well. That means you have to settle the modulus first, and therefore you need to translate first. All right, translate first to get translate by a, so translate to obtain fx plus a, then you then mod, right? Now you get the modulus inside fx plus a. Thereafter you scale again, so now we get whatever we have inside is just the AMMA, scale, and then translate, which will then give you y equals to 2 mod fx plus a, y equals to 2 mod fx plus a plus b. Alright, so that is how we apply our modulus to our y variable.